So that's the highest bidder. It's priceless. Unless Epic Games offer me 10 million for it, I'm not selling it. And then I'll sell out. Official James. Thank you for 50 months. Finally on the right side of 50. Thank you very much, sir, for Bullseye. A friend told me about a charity thing is real because I want to do it. Yeah, so you buy the DLC. You buy the Pink Ribbon DLC. All the money goes to charity. And then if you want to, you can complete the jobs in the game.
Turn right.
Would I take 9.9? No. I'm not selling out for 9.9 million. It has to be 10.
Keep left.
Harry, thanks 55. Loved your video on Flight Sim. Most beautiful sim you've ever seen. Nice.
Turn left.
How are we going in here?
You have arrived.
50% of that's going to you if he's buying it. Lol. In that case, it needs to be 20 mil. Do you have the controller you used to play the game with before getting the wheel? No, I think I got rid of that. No, I definitely did. That was the HOTAS X controller. I got rid of that. I sold it to somebody on eBay that probably was getting into Flight Sim.
Navigation resumed.
Should you get X-Plane 11 or Microsoft Flight Simulator? There is no 2020, it's Penguin. You need to drop the 2020 thing. There's no 2020 in the title. X-Plane 11 is out now. Microsoft Flight Simulator is out next year, so it depends whether you want to wait or not. And given that you don't know what the price is, or what's going to be in it, I would wait. Or buy X-Plane 11 now and play it now. 2 days of Planet Zoo beta.
Turn right. Turn right.
Well, I think the Xbox version of Flight Sim is coming much later.
Continue straight.
I mean, you never know. What if, like, we all know that Sony and Microsoft are working on the next-gen consoles, right? So what if Microsoft next year suddenly rocked up with their new console
straight.
And said, Flight Simulator will run on that as well? Will it be all DLC? We simply don't know yet. We don't know what the release looks like.
Keep left. Then, turn left. Turn left.
The issue is how it will control on a console. That's always going to be the real problem with consoles, isn't it? The lack of input peripherals. You're calling it FSX 2020? That's a stupid name. You know why? Because FSX stands for Flight Simulator 10, so calling it Flight Simulator 10 2020 makes no sense whatsoever. It's called Microsoft Flight Simulator. Which, by the fact that they've done that with the name also implies they won't release every year or every other year. It'll just be like an ongoing product, which implies subscription or annual cost. Jeez, that guy's moving. AN4211, thank you for gifting the sub to Magnificent and Gamzoli. Welcome, guys. Xbox does support mouse and keyboard. Yeah, but I don't know of many flight sticks for the consoles, you know? Rudder pedals, flight sticks, throttle, quadrants, are there any of those for a console? I mean, let's face it. People fly flight sims on mobile. Like, Infinite Flight with her, and X-Plane was showing off their mobile stuff. And you're basically flying it on a tablet with no controls, so it's entirely possible to fly with a controller. We don't know yet, Ozzy, but I think so. I think if I would expect a new console to basically have USB-C ports on it. That would be what would make sense to me. You've already read that it'll be paid by the month. Well, then they never confirmed that at all. So I don't know where you've read that. Unknown, Danny. We only saw 3 planes at the event, and we know there's more than 3 planes in the sim. But how many are they going to release? I don't know. How many's inside the box? How many are add-ons? I don't know. There's no answer yet. Loco, thank you for half a year. Oliver Rick, thank you for 5 months. Wobbly, come on Watchtower, do your worst. I'm up for this. P.S. I love you, lol. Yeah, exactly, Cuzzy. If you look at the E3 trailer, there was an A320 in there, and there was like a bush plane, and some kind of a stunt plane, but I don't know what model. So there's a whole bunch of things that they've clearly got in the sim, but they didn't let us play with at the preview event.
In 50 meters, turn left.
You reckon you get access to the content with the Microsoft Plus
Turn
subscription?
left.
There's many ways they could do this. You know? It's like, we could be guessing all day long, let's just wait and see. Will they be giving me early access? As far as I know, I'll be on the technical thing. Your friend Reese says, what's better, plane sim or truck? He thinks it'd be boring plane one. Okay. I don't think either truck sim or plane sims are quite as exciting as Fortnite. So
In 50 meters, turn right.
this is probably not for him.
Turn right.
Oh no, I dropped the F word. Fortnite. You just did your first ever flight in the Airbus A320, decided to try it on VATSIM. It was quite a terrible flight. Dude, if you're going to try out a new plane, don't try it on VATSIM. You need to learn how to fly the plane before you go on the network. That's a swear word around here. Yeah, we've got the F word, Fortnite, and we've got the C word, Christmas. Wait, what's the T word? I don't know what the T word is. Torso? What? The D word, deodorants. Thomas, thank you for gifting us up to GS Allen. Welcome back, GS Allen. The R word is Renault. Wow, they took the time to paint a line on the road for a bit of roadworks. Interesting. Wow, one guy digging. Everybody else is having a lunch break. Thomas, thank you for giving us up to Lewis Rogers. Welcome, Lewis. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake, pal. Yep, the AI strikes again. I'm trying to remember what engine I put it in the truck. I picked the chip-tuned, is it a 5 or a 600 brake, I think. But I configured it a while back, so I've forgotten. Wobbly! To be honest, Squirrel, I'm happy I don't care. I'm happy and don't care too much today. I know I need to be sensible, but no matter what happens this month, I just want to say there's no one else like you or the beautiful nutters. So come on, Watchtower, do your worst. I burn before I burn, lol. Okay, thank you, Wobbly. Do I miss my LG27? Not really. No, it just sounds nice. How can I what, Mickard? Is any of the direct drive stuff out when you were looking? Looking for what, Jimbo? Oh, I don't have a direct drive wheel. I have a Fanatec wheel, but it's belt driven. I don't tend to use it for trucking though. Mickard, I don't know what I've missed. Mr. Durker gave me some of his some stuff he'd brewed. I've not tried it yet. It's in a tin that's completely got no printing on it whatsoever. So there could be anything in there. What is going on? What are you guys doing? Is this some kind of like Extinction Rebellion thing going on? Dude! Wow. It could be Wyland. He says it's like strawberry and something like a pale ale. But yeah, he brewed it himself. I don't know, WH. Maybe it's like an add-on you've got in your browser or something that's blocking it. I don't use a desktop app though. Fruit beer's not a fan. Mrs. Squirrel likes fruit beer. I'm gonna try it, but I reckon Mrs. Squirrel will drink it. Did you need 6 bags of sugar for 1 packet of yeast? Lol. Yeah, he said he put in a secret ingredients as well to make it a bit more tangy. Siminator, thank you for 45. Belgium sour cherry beer. I hope that tastes better than it sounds. This is proper farm homestead territory, look at it. Are you going to try Red Dead Redemption 2 or Long Dark Episode 3? Oh my god, I hate this time of year because there's so many games that come out and you can't play them all. Just the run up to Christmas just turns into, I want to play this, I want to play this, I want to play this, I want to play this. I don't know, it depends on release dates and things.
Keep left, then turn left.
Like, I really want to play Red Dead Redemption 2, but I realise that
left.
It's probably going to be quite a long playthrough. "7 Days to Die Alpha 18. Blimey. When are they going to go to beta? When are they going to release? Alpha 18? After 5 years, they're on Alpha? Shocking. Red Dead is 5th of November. That's a Tuesday, isn't it? Normally watching SquirrelPlus. Nice to catch live. Welcome. Long Dark's on the 20th of October. Blimey. You see, like, the Long Dark episode 3, judging by the last episodes, I reckon is probably... We can probably knock that on the head in one streaming day, I reckon. So we can probably fit that in. No problem. But Red Dead is probably, what, 50 hours, 100 hours? Depends how much stuff you do. Like, that can run and run.
Aye.
Wobbly. Watchtower pokes the bear. Lol. My wife woke up with a big smile on her face this morning. I love permanent markers. Oh, Pringle. Has anybody gone and watched Joker yet? The new movie? I want to watch that this week. It looks like it should be really good.
Aye.
It's very good. I had a feeling it would be.
Keep right.
Uh-oh.
Then, take the exit on the right.
Abort. Mr. Group
Take the
here.
exit on the right.
Getting brake tested again. Mr. Group here, thank you for 1,000 bits. Trying something new instead of gifting subs. Great stream. Thank you very much, Group. Appreciate the support, sir. Thank you for 1,000 bits. Yeah, I think that's what made me think of Joker when Pringle made that joke. If it's the Batman Joker, I'm going to skip it. No. This is like a bit more dark than that. But it is the Batman Joker. But it's like way more dark. You've watched another streamer complete Red Dead Redemption 2 and get 80%. It took him 90 hours. That's a lot. The problem in a game like that is you end up faffing around quite a lot. No, I'm fed up with this guy. You end up faffing around just having fun. You saw it yesterday, it's worth watching. Yeah, I'm gonna go this week, I think. You can bypass. Yay! Dodge bin, thank you for 53 months. Seminators, thanks for 45, sir. Batman was the inspiration for your
right.
Twitch name, Watchtower.
Then, take
Interesting.
the exit on the right.
It's so intense. Yeah, it looks
Take
like
the exit
really...
on the right.
It looks like really sinister, and yeah, I think it's going to be a good movie. Expecting to lose your job at the end of the month, Wobbly. Rip? Why?
Keep right. Then, turn right. Turn right.
Come on, move up, bro. Seriously. Guess we'll do it that way then.
Continue straight.
You've heard that the movie Joker has been banned in some places. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me.
Continue straight.
No matter how much you give, you get trodden on the end, Wobbly. Yeah, honestly, mate, just hang in there. I don't know, Jason. I've not heard about an event. Electric powered. You read that in some states in the US they had undercover cops at the cinema for the movie. Why? To do what exactly?
Keep right. Then, turn right. Turn right. Keep left. Then, turn left. Turn left.
Right, round the back.
You have arrived.
%98 sure you'll be out of work at the end of October.
Welcome back.
Oh man. So what are you going to do, Wobbly? Are you looking for a job? Oh, come on. Another one delivered. There's a lot of people losing their jobs. Yeah, but not in the NHS. I thought they were still recruiting. Supposedly to avoid some massacre. Lol.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
We've done 4, I think. Oh, there's none. There's no jobs because I'm not in external contracts. Oh man. Met police are doing recruitments at the moment. That's true. Cap Wobbly. What Capstad says, because like they're recruiting 20,000 new officers. You could try that. What are my thoughts on chicken korma? Langeveld, chicken korma is something that I generally don't eat very much, but in between the normal stream and Sunday Night Trucking, I quite often have a korma because it's easy and quick to eat. But for me, I prefer more spicy stuff. A korma is very mild and a very easy eat. If somebody's not sure about curry, it's a good first step, you know. Mr. Hawkeye, thank you for almost a year. Jabgon, how you doing? You love korma with Peshawari naan? I love Peshawari naan, if it's done properly. Okay, looks like we're going there then. I like jalfrezi, yeah. Chicken jalfrezi is nice. Nice and tasty. I like vindaloo. As long as I'm not busy next day, I'm happy to have a vindaloo. Are you going to check out NASCAR Heat 4? No.
Navigation resumed.
Welcome back, Nata.
Dr. D, thank you for 31 months. Yeah, wobbly. I mean, the thing is, I get where you're coming from. From their perspective, if they don't have the money to keep people on, then they have to
Turn
get rid of
right.
people. It's nothing they can do. Appreciate, you know, how completely gutting it is, all the work you've put into it, and what it makes you feel like. But right now, you need to focus on other things. Like, you can't be focusing on how unfair it is and how much you've given it all the effort. You need to change your thinking now and think about, what are you going to do next? What can you do instead? Sometimes life just does that to you. It just kind of,
Keep left.
you know,
Then
kicks
turn
you between the legs, and you basically have to just recover and do something else.
Turn left.
And sometimes things work out better. Like, you know, you were quite happy on one path, and then life just moves you onto another one, and things are better. So, but yeah, just try and, like, don't be too negative about it. Don't beat yourself up, because it's not your fault. Think about where you're going to go next. Little Mixer, thank you for 64. Met police are looking for trained paramedics and FME for custody. Yeah, well, there you go. Wobbly, what Capstead said.
Continue straight.
You could become like a helicopter paramedic, that'd be cool. When do braces stop
Keep
aching?
left. Then turn left.
Usually they stop aching when your teeth have been moved into position. So the aching comes from the
Turn
fact that your teeth are being physically moved in your gums. That's where the aching comes from. When they're in the final position, that's when they stop aching. But when there's movement, there's pain. There's no way around it.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Helipilot. I'm not sure what you mean, mate. The hems work. What do you mean?
In 50 meters, turn right.
You mean the helicopter medical stuff? It's Wobbly that's doing it, not me.
Turn right.
I do have Mexico installed, Simple Sim, but I don't know if it's compatible with the current version. So I'm not going to go down there.
You have arrived.
Ay, 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 ay.
Wobbly. Capsule and Watchtower and Wobbly working together. Lol. Agador Spartacus, thank you for gifting, what, 5 subs? Appreciate the support, sir. Thank you very, very much. 5 subs dropped on chat. And if you were lucky enough to get one, please remember to thank Agador.
Navigation resumed.
Welcome to the Nut House.
You've been a truck driver for 20 years. He was nearly sacked for lack of driving time. Blimey.
Welcome back, Nata.
In 50 meters, turn left.
Welcome back,
Turn left.
Nata.
Not bad, Hayden, thank you.
In 50 meters, turn
Exactly.
left.
When one door closes, another one opens. But sometimes you have to kick
Turn
your own
left.
doors open. Sometimes they don't open for you. You have to go and give them a bit of a kicking. Yes, please. I wouldn't mind one, Bob. I think it's time you had a tea. I agree. The service tonight has been appalling. I've had one cup of tea in 2.5 hours. The Baz, 51 months.
Keep left.
Thank you
Then
very much, sir.
turn left.
So, Baz, what's
Turn
your
left.
thoughts on the new Microsoft Flight Sim? Maybe say please next time. Never. Never. I will not show signs of weakness. I will ring a bell and have it brought to me. I'm gonna have to text her.